ball is thrown directly upward from a height of 8 feet, and this is the function we're going to use. Determine the time when the ball reaches its maximum height and find the maximum height. So we need a time and a maximum height. Keep in mind that t is time and s is height. So we're taking our function and since we have a t squared, it's a parabola. Either looks like that or looks like that. Since the a, the leading coefficient or the number in front of the t squared is a negative, that means it is a maximum. And that point is the vertex. So the maximum is the vertex, or we can use the vertex to find the maximum. So what that basically means, all this is saying is find the vertex. And so to find the vertex, we need to find the, normally I would say x value, but in this case our x value is a t, which is going to be the time that we're looking for. That's the time when the ball reaches its maximum height. So to find that, we're going to use negative b over 2a. Now keep in mind that a is negative 16 and b is 28. So we're going to take those numbers and substitute them in. B is 28 and a is negative 16. We get t equals, notice the negative and negative divided, that becomes a positive. That becomes 28 over 32, and that reduces down to 7 over 8. Now we want to find the s value, or it's actually the y value, but in this case that's our s, and we want to find s of 7 over 8, which means everywhere we have a t, we put 7 over 8. And you could use decimals. I'm just using, and a lot of times it may say use decimals. If it does, then you use 0.0875. I'll use a calculator here in a second to show you all that. Seconds. And on this one, to save time, let's just use a calculator. I'm going to do it in terms of fractions, but you can easily use that decimal. Here's what I'm saying, 7 divided by 8, it is 0.875, in case you're wondering where I got that number. So let's just type this in, a negative 16, parentheses, 7 divided by 8, close, squared, plus 28, open, 7 divided by 8. Once again, you could be using 0.875, plus 8, math, enter, enter. And we get 81 over 4, which is about 20.25. 81 divided by 4. See that? I think that's in feet. Yeah. So that is the maximum height. And we can always use your calculator to verify this, looking at the graph. So go to y equals negative 16x, I have to use an x, squared plus 28x plus 8. Graph. What's the maximum? Watch this. I'm going to just hit second trace, use the maximum feature 4, and then I'm just going to use, I think it's 0.875, which is between 0 and 1, so let's hit 0, enter, 1, enter, enter again. Let's hit 0.875, and then 20.25, checks out. Everything checks out. So we're good to go.